Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eugene Woon's Audio Garage, and today's topic will be on health and wellness. So we'll be discussing what constitutes health and wellness, and we'll discuss it in more details. We'll deep dive into the meaning of health and wellness. Does it mean just being healthy, just feeling okay, you're well, or could it be slightly more than that? Okay, so let's go. And today I'd like to share about the way we look at health and what are the factors. Because I see a lot of people are pursuing health, yet they are not pursuing it holistically. They're just looking in one part of health and then just tripling on that. So I think that's not a very balanced way. Not to say that it's wrong, but it's not balanced way, because you may not be able to look for health with just focusing on one factor. So when we talk about health, from my understanding, all these years of learning, searching, listening, engaging people in the industry, people like doctors, researchers, scientists, even nutritionists, traditional medicine, what I get is there's a host of factors which affects our health and wellness, whether or not we practice them consistently enough to carry us in overall health till the last day of our days on planet Earth. So there are five factors of in this equation, which is the first one being healthy diet. Healthy diet, which includes the health food we are taking, the supplements, which supplements the food that we take on the day-to-day basis, the things like the minerals and vitamins that we are lacking from the food intake. It's being supplemented through this health food. And then the second one is a clean air, pure air. Not really pure air, because we can't really get pure air, right? So it's a clean air. That means it's clean enough to be overall free from pollution from the exhaust and all this. We are living around trees, right? We have adequate airflow, to bring the air in and out of our home, our houses. And then next comes the clean water. Clean water means water as it is, water which is meant just to be water, without the additional minerals or things which our body might not be able to process. So just let water be just water, and our minerals and vitamins should come from our food. So that's what I meant by clean water. And then go to exercise, our movements, exercise, like even a short walk is considered exercise, and it's maybe the healthy way to do, because a lot of people found if we do the more impactful workouts, or even running, it puts a strain on our joints as we grow old. So a simple walk around your house, around your condominiums, or around your complex, it's really good enough. Or you have a treadmill, it's very good. Better if you can be outdoors, get the sun on your skin, the healthy sun, the early mornings or the late evenings, where the sun is not too strong, and breathe the air around there. Breathe the air from the near the trees, the plants, right? So that's I think the best we can achieve living a modern society life in the city, in terms of clean air. And the last one and the fifth one is the spiritual health. By spiritual health, what I mean is not to say being in any religion. You could be not in any religion. It's just that when you have spiritual health, it means you are in a state of calmness, joyfulness, and happiness in your heart throughout the day as much as you can. That means you are not going up and down in your emotions on the roller coasters, affected by other people's emotions, or being affected by a particular situation. I know it's easy to say and difficult to follow, but it is an ongoing process, right? Especially in spiritual health. To achieve spiritual health, that means you have the inner joy and calmness in your heart, the serendipity that doesn't bother you when things happen. You are still at your state of happiness and joyfulness and calmness. So this is also a very important factor to your health. A lot of people might not see it, forgot about it, or neglected it. But from the way I see it, is very, very important. Your ability to maintain calmness throughout the day for as long as you can. I see people who are just focusing on certain factors of health and wellness still can't really achieve optimum health. They still lack something in their equation of towards health. So this is something that we need to be aware of. Although there are a lot of health experts outside there telling us we should do this, we should do that, in the end, ask your body and feel your body and mind to get the answer sometimes. So that's why it's very good you cultivate self-awareness so that we may be able to feel how our body and mind reacts. Yeah, so it's something very elusive for some of us. Some of us might not even find the answer to maybe towards our old age already. Some of us are going through illnesses. Maybe you are just finding it a bit irritating, right? Irritable to ourselves because of this condition happening to our body. We should take some time off to enjoy, to slow down a bit during a certain time of the day, just to take in all these the joys of life, right? All these factors plays together. I think chiefly being your emotion. If your emotion is in a balanced state, so everything else that you do, I think will come out very beautifully, very wonderfully. And I think this is my sharing for today. So because I see a lot of people trying to look for health and wellness, I think they're looking very hard sometimes, very hard. Some of them are very hard to exercise, but in the end they neglect other factors. Then they might not have achieved the optimum health levels yet. But if they do combine these 5 factors together: food, air, water, exercise, and spiritual awareness, spiritual well-being, that's when the person's life hit the optimum value and live a more happy and joyful life, right? Okay, so I'm Eugene Woon. Thank you for listening to my thoughts on health and wellness, and I hope you gain some value listening to it, and you find it good. Just kindly leave a comment or what you thought of what I'm saying. Maybe if I miss out something or there are things which you don't agree on, please comment below. So thank you for listening, and I wish you all good health, long life, joyful and happy living to the day that you are meant to be on the earth. Okay, so bye bye.